to another video, one of one sports cards, and I wanted to go through some of what I'm doing now and started off by saying I'm a big investor in stocks, and I've been investing in stocks for like 30 years, done really well, incredibly well. And I'll tell you, this is one of my favorite books when it comes to investing. Contrarian Investing. I recommend you find this book, you read it, and apply this methodology to buying sports cards, because I see a lot of parallels between sports cards and stocks. With stocks, you have what they call IPOs, initial public offerings, very risky, overhyped. Most cases, they're going to underperform in the long run. 5 years from now, most of them will be either acquired at a much lower price or they're going to be selling for change. So same thing with sports cards. You got these rookies coming out. You don't know how they're going to do. There's a lot of hype, and probably a good thing to avoid. And then you got your stable long-term GOATs. Those are players that are Hall of Famers now or in the future. Those cards will always maintain their value, just like stocks or companies that have been around for 10 years or so and paying dividends every year. And the key is to pick them up when they're cheap, undervalued. And that's what I do. This guy's number one rule is he doesn't buy anything unless it's dropped by 50% in the last year. And I apply the same methodology to sports cards. I wanted to go over some of my recent acquisitions, tell you how they've done since I bought them. So I bought this less than a month ago for $333. Kevin Durant, 2007 Fleer base, PSA 10. Right now, latest sale on this one, $835. This is up 150%. So, and that was one that I bought for $333. And as early as late summer, this thing had been selling for $700, $800. So it made a round trip. It went down to $300. I picked it up. Now it's back up to $800. I picked up a bunch of these. I got 5 of these Peyton Manning 1998 Bowman Chrome base cards. They're all BGS 9.5. So I picked these up for about $200 a piece in a lot sale, and most recently these have been selling at about $400 a piece. So I doubled my money on these, and I bought these November 19th, so a little over a month. Once again, I bought these for $200 each. Within the past 3 months, these things had been selling for as high as $400 or $500, and for whatever reason, don't really know, there was a new supply hit the market or demand fell off, and they dropped all the way down to $200. And they're again down by 50% rule, and now they've rebounded back. So that was a good purchase. Damian Lillard. Okay, I picked up 2 of these. Paid about $900 a piece for these. Now these, if you go back to the late summer, had been selling for upwards of $2,000 a piece. And I picked them up for $900 a piece on eBay. And this is 2012 Prism base. And the latest sale on these is about $1,400 a piece. So these are up about 50% since I bought them. I bought them on November 16th, and they've already gone up about 50% since when I bought them. So there again, and I bought them at $900 a piece. They had been selling for like $2,000 a piece during the late summer when we had that little bubble. Caught them off the bubble. There again. Anthony Davis, 2012 Prism base. Picked this up for about $1,750. $1,750. Latest sale, $2,700. $2,700. Now I bought this for $1,750. This during the summer had been selling for $3,000. So it had fallen over 50%. I picked it up, and now it's up about 40%, 50%. It's up 50%. I bought it on November 11th. So there's another one. Took advantage of the price drop. This is a 2019 Kobe White Prism Silver. Picked this up for about $670, and latest sale is about $970. So this is up about 45% appreciation. Once again, picked it up at $670. I believe this had been selling for like $1,300 during the summer, some crazy price, and picked it up on eBay. I don't know. I'm not even sure it was an auction. It was probably just like made an offer to somebody. I've been buying a ton of Lamar Jacksons because his prices since the summer, fell off a cliff, and now they're starting to rebound. This is 2018 Optic Pink. These are very hard to find on eBay, and I bought this for about $250 on eBay. Latest sale, $350, up about 35%. So here again, bought this for $250. This had been selling for over $500 back in August, September. Picked it up after it dropped over 50%, and now it's rebounded. List goes on and on. I picked this up for $85. Now it's selling for $113. A little smaller denomination, but it's up 30% since I bought it. This is a 2017 Prism base. Kobe White, 2019 Prism Orange Ice. These are difficult to find. Picked this up for about $330 back on November 3rd, and most recent sale, $425. So up about 27% on this one. Bam Adebayo. Picked this up November 18th for about $225, and it's selling now for $285. So gone up a little. This had been selling for, I believe, about $400 or $500 in the summer, and came back down, picked it up. As you see, we have a lot of basketball because basketball market's on fire right now. Jimmy Butler, 2012 Prism base. Picked this up for about $460. Now it's selling for about $560. So made about 20% on this one, and this thing I think had been selling for about $900 or $1,000. During the summer when we had that bubble, and once again 50%. As I said, I've been loading up on these Lamar Jacksons. These are silvers. I've been buying these for about $900, averaging about $900 a piece for these. I've been buying a ton of these silvers. These are the field level silvers. Field level silvers. I got a bunch of these. Paying about $900 for these. Now these had been selling for like $2,000 a piece back in the summer. Right now they're around $1,100. They're selling for $1,100. I'm up about 20% on these. And Lamar Jackson prices are starting to come back. I'll go over a few more here. Picked up a Dwayne Wade 2003 Topps Chrome base. $11.90 I paid for this on November 21st. It's selling for like $1,400 now. So this was down. Now in the summer, this had been selling for over $2,000. And I picked it up for $11.90 back in November. And Giannis, we've got a Giannis. I bought this on November 4th for about $3,700. And this one, the latest sale was $4,300. So this one's up about 16% in almost 2 months. Giannis, 2013 Prism base. Picked up, last one I'll go over today. You get the point. Picked these up for about $300 a piece. Multiple transactions, probably about a month or so ago. And these had been selling for over $600 back in September or in August. These are the 2018 Prism base Mahomes. These are not the rookie cards. These are just second year. They're not silvers either, just the base. Picked these up for about $300 a piece, and the latest sale is about $350. So they're up about 15%, 12%, something like that. And once again, that's just an example of some of the appreciation I've found. Buy low, sell high. Once again, I recommend you go out, find this book, study it, read it, and apply this to the sports card market, you will avoid all the sports cards which are overhyped and overpriced right now, and you will focus on those cards that are down 50% or more during the last 3 months. That's what I do. And buy them, put them away, hold them, and focus on players that maybe in the short run are experiencing some they're kind of out of favor at the moment for whatever reason, but you believe in them in the long run, and you believe that over the next year, 2, 3 years, they're going to come back in favor, and the prices are going to come back up. So that's just kind of like how I approach the sports card market. It's worked for me many years in the stock market. I focus on buying shares in companies that are well established, have track record, but are out of favor, down over 50% in the last year. And it's worked really well for me. I've made a lot of money in the stock market, and not a flipper. I tend to hold things long term. I think that a lot of these sports cards are going to continue to appreciate. I'm going to continue to look for these opportunities in the market with cards that are down 50% or more over the last 3 months. I'm going to stay away from the hot cards of the moment, and I'm going to stay away from rookies for the most part, and college cards. I'm going to stay away from all of that. To me, that's just like investing in companies that are about to go public or just went public. Don't really know if they're going to turn into something. But many times the prices are. Now, that's not to say that if you follow the rookies and maybe, there's a rookie in there that's not getting a lot of playing time, but you still believe in him. Maybe his card prices are down 50% or more. That might be a great time to get in there, buy a bunch of his raw cards for like $5 a piece, whatever, stick them in a box, come back to it in 2 or 3 years, and maybe those cards are selling for $50. You make 10x. So I do that strategy as well. So I do follow some of the newer players, and I look for price drops on their cards for whatever reason. If I still think they're long-term, they're going to be a good deal, then I'll prospect the cards, pick up the cards really cheap in raw condition. And sometimes they're graded. You never know. Sometimes people send them in, they grade the cards, and sometimes you can get really good deals on those cards. That being said, I hope you enjoyed my segment today. And if you have any comments, comment below. Please subscribe. And until next time, I'll see y'all later.